you know, yo, how you just got that feeling, yo, something ain't right, yo. So they was with that B and that G, you know, me being young, not really realizing what I'm doing. Yo, start giving me some packs, you feel me?
You ain't had no juvenile record or nothing like that.
So then the nurse come out there and tell me, man, well, this when my drug use come into play, yo. He ended up surviving. She tell me he got 8 to 12 hours to live, yo. I'm my parents' only child.
What made you jump out the porch, though?
I was a skilled athlete, yeah, I mean. Played basketball, you know. Niggas got the beefing or whatever, you feel me? And some shit went down, yeah, I mean. And that's when I went to that heroin, little fingernail bumps. Now, next thing you know, I'm sniffing pills, you feel me? I'm sniffing perks. The package was undeniable, yo. I had to take that, bro. I became a full-blown dope fiend, bro.
Well, how old you was when you jumped out the porch?
Man, this 3 years later, bro. I got an opportunity. Man, I took it, yo.
Man, what's the word, YouTube, man? It's Tata 2900 Tap, and then today we back with another story time, yo. Make sure y'all stay tapped in, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, yo.
Whoa.
Today, who we here with, yo?
Well, what's up, y'all? Here with Brian, a.k.a. Bucky Doe, a.k.a. YB. You feel me? I'm from Anne Arundel County.
Yeah.
But I be everywhere, though, you know. From Brooklyn, Pennsylvania Avenue, and all that shit like that, you feel me? Growing up, though, I had it good growing up. I had my moms and I had my pops, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They did everything for me, you know, for me to live a good life, you know what I mean? And, you know, for the most part, I was doing what I was supposed to do, you know, and then I started dibbling, dabbling in them streets, man. I wasn't using no or nothing yet.
Well, how old you was when you jumped out the porch?
Man, I was 12, yo. I was 12 when I jumped out the porch, you know what I mean?
Well, what made you, my bad for cutting you off. What made you jump out the porch, though?
Man, just the scenery where me and my moms moved to. We had moved over by Southgate, over by Hospital Drive, you know, and my friends that was outside, you know. I wanted to hang with my mans and them outside for real, you know. So we started getting into little shit, you know, me being young, not really realizing what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Still was going to school, doing what I had to do, you know. And then, you know, as time progressed, you know, I was a skilled athlete, you know what I mean? Played basketball, you know. All 4 years varsity, you feel me? Won a state championship in football and basketball my 9th grade year, 2009, you know? So that right there, that's what sparked it for me, like, okay, I could maybe do this for real, you know?
Right.
Like, damn, yo, I could actually do this, man. So let you know I'm still dibbling, dabbling in the streets or whatever.
Yeah.
I graduate. We gonna skip to my junior year. My junior year in high school, I scored my 1,000 points. You know what I'm saying?
In the season.
Yeah, you know, normally you get your 1,000 ball your senior year. You feel me?
Right.
I did that shit my junior year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I was humble. You know, I had the whole neighborhood behind me. You feel me? From E-Town to Mead Village. Freetown, you feel me? I had neighborhoods behind me, you know what I mean, bro? And me not really realizing what's going on in the streets, I still want to be in the streets, you feel me? But I had some good niggas around me, you know. I was telling, man, take your little ass in the house, bro. Take your little, you know how that shit go, bro. Nigga don't want to listen. Nigga want to be hard head and shit like that. Yeah, I mean. So yeah, yo, I got my 1,000 points my junior year. I led my team in most rebounds per game. I led AA County in most assists per games, and I led Anne Arundel County in points per game.
What team you was playing for?
I played for Old Mill. Old Mill High School, right?
I just want to having a good time.
Yeah, also had fun, showing talent.
Did you think that you pretty much had the MVP?
I thought it was a battle between me and my man's Greg, but I didn't know. No surprise, I got it, but
What's it like, one last time to be out here tonight, with all the guys?
memory now. High school, just remember. I enjoy playing with everybody.
How many years were you on varsity?
Huh?
How many years were you on varsity? 2 years. Let's talk about your 2 years at Old Mill on varsity.
2 years I've been on varsity. Really, I was inexperienced my first year playing, but when I got there, Coach Schmidt taught me how to play, develop my game more.
Just talk about, you guys really came on strong at the end of the year. You guys got to that slow start. You came on real strong going into the playoffs. What turned around for you guys?
Well, our coach told us when we were on that 3-game losing streak, peaks and valleys. As long as we stay as a team and stay strong, we'll be out.
Talk about the end of the season. You guys lost to North County. What happened in that game?
They just beat us on the boards, man. That's it. And we weren't ready mentally.
Well, talk about being MVP, man. How does it feel?
I feel real good to get MVP. That's what I was striving for, and I got it done.
And what's going on as far as your recruitment?
I probably go to prep school first and then transfer to a 4-year college and major in sports medicine.
Okay. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
4 years?
My whole 4 years. So with that being said, I graduates, right? With all them accolades, right? Y'all would have think a nigga would have got a scholarship coming straight out of high school. I didn't. You know what I mean? So that shit kind of like diminished my mind frame far as hooping. Yeah. So now this way I'm really off the porch now. You know what I mean? I'm really in the streets now. You know what I mean?
When you was in high school hooping and shit, you ain't had no juvenile record or nothing like that. You ain't had no juvenile record or nothing?
Well, before my senior year, I had got pulled up. I had got knocked off with 2 pounds for real, right before graduation. That was the only little that was the only little charge I had for real. Right. Little bullshit. Yo, I had a nice lawyer. He got that shit up out of there, you know.
Yeah,
Boom. Beat that shit. So that's the only thing I had riding over my head at the time. You know what I mean? So now, mind you, 2012. So from 2012 to 13. So from 2012 to 2014, right? I'm outside. I'm outside. I'm fully off the porch now. You feel me?
Right.
I'm knee deep. You feel me? I can talk, right?
Right. Go ahead, talk that shit.
Yeah, yo. So I find me a nice little plug. You feel me? He was f***ing with me with the weed. You feel me? Everybody already knew me because of my accolades around Anne Arundel County. You feel me? I played basketball, so everybody knew me. So mind you, I ain't using no shit. I might hit a blunt here and there.
Right.
So I'm running through that shit. I'm getting that bag. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm getting that bag, and any goal that I set for myself, I'm meeting that shit. You feel me?
What you was with hard or weed?
I was just with the weed at this time. You feel me? I was just with the weed at this time. Then my homeboy RP, my man Joker. You know, you feel me? I started once I really started running around my bro. I started seeing more and more shit, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, like, okay, all right, that's what niggas doing, okay. Kept selling the weed, stayed in my lane, you know what I mean? Stayed in my lane, then my cutting, you feel me? My cutting, you feel me? Once I really locked in with him, that's when that shit changed, you feel me? That's when I'm like, yeah, bro, I see what the y'all doing. I'm really trying to get some paper, you feel me? With that, you already know, bro. They was with that B and that G, you know what I mean? And I seen some shit, and I'm like, Cuddy, I'm trying to get down.
Right.
And that's why I salute my man, yo, cause yo said, little cuz, man, f that shit, yo. Go to school, yo. go to school, yo. Man, bro, I wouldn't listen to niggas, man. I'm trying my hardest to get my foot in the door, you feel me?
Right.
Still selling my little weed, you feel me? Ended up buying me a little truck, a 99 Nissan Pathfinder or whatever, you know what I mean? Then I got me another little Honda, 07 Honda Accord, so I'm feeling myself a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm a young nigga, I'm doing me, you feel me? I ain't even living, just graduated, I ain't living with Mom Dukes or none of that, you feel me? I'm doing me. So, man, some shit for real, yo. So I link up with my brother. He like, fuck it, yo start giving me some packs, you feel me?
Right.
I'm hitting some packs, you feel me? Hitting some packs. And then we had a little controversy around our way, you feel me? One of our homeboys, yo, bro. We ain't know what was up with him, yeah, I mean?
Right.
So, you know, niggas got the beefing or whatever, you feel me? And some shit went down, yeah, I mean?
Yeah.
So, I'm like, damn, yo, is this really what I want in life, you know what I mean? So,
right.
I'm gonna take it to, after that, I was playing in the men's league, bro. I was playing in the men's league, and some dude from New York, bro, was in that bitch, and he saw me, bro, and he gave me a card, bro. And I called that card, yo. Yeah. I called that card, yo, and yo was like, yo, you can come up here and live with me, yo, if you really serious about going to school and playing ball, yo. Yeah. I couldn't believe that shit, yo. I'm like, wow, yo. Like, yo, this 3 years later, bro, I got an opportunity. Man, I took it, yo. Yeah. I took it, man. And they say it, don't nobody know that New York, that's the mecca of basketball, yo. Yeah. If you could play ball out there over the whistle or street ball, man, you can hoop anywhere in this world. And I went out there, yo, and I showed my ass, bro. I played for this team, you feel me, called CNC, yo. Choice Not Chance, you feel me? It was a preparatorial academy, right? Yeah. So we played certain teams like St. Benedict's, like where J.R. Smith went to and shit like that. Yeah. So we had a full roster when we started, yo. 15 men, yo. That shit trickled down to 7, yo. That's cause, yo, they got scholarships in the middle of the season and they took off, you know what I mean? I was the only nigga out on the team that was from out of town, yo, from Baltimore, you know? I'm out New York with these New York niggas, you know, they, damn, yo, whoop, like, yo, you country as shit, bro, bop, bop, bop. But I brought a whole nother style of play, you know what I mean? They never seen my style of play, the way my size is, you feel me? You feel me? I could play the one, I could handle the rock, I could shoot the rock, I could pass the rock, the whole nine. I could get down low and bang with the big dudes, cause I played the 4 and the 5. At one point I was out of position, so basically, bro, that shit just helped me. That's just prepped me for that, you feel me? I did everything, you know what I mean? Yeah. So season coming to an end, right? Like I'm feeling some type of way, like, damn, yo, I ain't got no looks, you feel me? Right. Like, what the yo? I ain't got not one, yo. I'm talking to my father, he like, yo, hang in there, son. He like, man, don't leave 5 minutes before the miracle, yo. I packed all my shit up, yo. Packed my shit up. I packed my shit up, and I was crying, bro. I called my mother, yo. Called my mother and my father on 3-way. They like, boy, look, like you talented. Somebody gonna see you. You feel me? I'm like, Ma, all them niggas, man, then got a scholarship in the middle of the season and gone. I'm better than all them. Right. They like, it's not about that. It's not about that. You stick it out. Man, I stuck it out, right? So we finished the season, yo. We won the little championship or whatever the case is, you feel me? So I had got selected to play in these 2 showcases, yo. So what showcases are, it's a bunch of guys that don't get that didn't have a scholarship or that's trying to get a scholarship. You just play in front of a bunch of coaches, you get what I'm saying? I got selected to play in the Big Apple showcase, yo. That's Kyrie Irving little showcase that he held in Brooklyn, New York, right? Right. I played in that joint. I showed you heard me. I showed out in that motherfucker. Then Evan Evan Turner had a showcase in New Jersey called the EKB, and mind you though, yo, I'm out there on somebody else's dime, yo. This person is paying all this shit for me, yo. The dude that I just met at a men's league, you feel me? He took me in. I was living with him, yo. When I got there, I thought I was gonna be living with my team. You know, I'm living with him and his family, you feel me? And I'm a grown man, yo, so shit was kind of uncomfortable at the beginning, but once they seen I could really ball, they was for me, you feel me? Man, I went and played in that Evan Turner showcase, right? So it was a coach, yo, that walked up to me. He cause there was two other dudes from Connecticut. They was left-handed, you feel me? And like, oh, you left-handed, yo? Man, we was out there f***ing them niggas up, bro. 3 left-handers on the same team. So I'm walking away. The coach, he coached at the University of Eastern Illinois. He asked me, he said, man, what's up with you and your 2 teammates? I'm like, they not my teammates. I just met them today. He like, oh wow, okay. So I was already signed, yo. I had just, cause I ain't had no offers, bro. I just took the first one that came, yo, which is called Lackawanna University, yo. It's in Scranton, Pennsylvania. If anybody wanna know, you can look it up. Lackawanna in Scranton, Pennsylvania. It's a Division II, but I'm D1 talent though, you feel me? So I was feeling a little discouraged. That's why I played in them showcases, you feel me? I was already signed to a school, so that was just like another day just hooping, you feel me? So yeah, yo, that was the advantage that I had over every single body in that gym. You get what I'm saying? Man, that coach talked to me. I'm like, man, I'm signed, man. He still offered me the scholarship, yo. About time I got back to my guardian house, yo, this man, yo, phone ringing off the hook, bro. I had 19 D1 offers, bro.
Damn.
Yes, I did, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I broke down and cried, yo. I couldn't believe it, bro. I couldn't believe it. So how it was, yo. I didn't really have too much time to go like on the school visits and shit. I went to one visit, Northeastern Oklahoma A&M, right? I wasn't really with it, yeah, yo. So the school that I went to, the University of Eastern Illinois, I didn't get to visit it, but the package was undeniable, bro. The package was undeniable, yo. I had to take that, bro. My own house, free rooming and board, free books, you feel me? $2,500 for a meal card, all that type shit, you feel me? I'm like, yeah, yo, I signed that letter, bro. And I went out there, bro. Yo, and did my motherfucking thing on the court, bro. I found my major, the kinesiology, yo. I was a kinesiology and sports science major, bro.
Okay.
So my junior year, yo, we on our way, yo. We going to Central Missouri, yo. We on a 7-game road trip. So about like this towards Christmas break. So after the game, I talk to my pops every day before the games, yo. He be the last person I talk to, you feel me?
Yeah.
Man. So after the game, yo, my coaches and them running there, they like, yeah, you need to pack up and hurry up now. It's a driver outside, yo. He gonna get you to Chicago. See, where I was at in Illinois, right? I was in the eastern part, so I'm closer to St. Louis, Missouri.
Right.
Yeah. Chicago's 10 hours away where we from, you know what I mean? So we would use St. Louis Airport. But where we was at the time, Chicago was the closest. Yo, got me a plane ticket. I'm like, what the f? So boom, gets a ticket. I get a straight flight to BWI, you feel me? Yeah. I get here and hops in the car, my mom's and shit, bro. I'm asking her like, yo, what's wrong? You feel me? I could, you know, yo, how you just got that feeling, yo, something ain't right, yo. Something ain't right. I'm like, hold up, yo. So we pull up the Union Memorial, you feel me? I'm like, yo, what the f? I'm like, what the f going on, yo? So then the nurse come out there and tell me, man, well, my dad had called, he had called earlier that morning, right? Said he couldn't feel his legs, right, bro? Or whatever, yo. So I guess it got worse and it got worse. got worse over time, for real, yo. To the point where about time the paramedics and them got there, he lived all the way on the 3rd floor in Cherrydale, yo. So they couldn't beat the door down, bro. He had to crawl his way over there and open the door for him, yo. So long story short, man, the lady tell me, yo. That lifestyle, that's what we got going on around here. So the lady tells me, yo, what's going on with my pops and shit. She tell me he got 8 to 12 hours to live, yo.
Yeah.
That shit hit me, bro, so hard, bro. Cause it's like I'm my parents' only child. You feel me? So she basically was like, yeah, she told me he got about 8 to 12 hours to live, right? But then she told me it's a procedure that they could do that, but it's a possible chance he could live, but they need my signature to use these certain type of medications and this and that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So and they said it's a high chance he might doing a procedure.
Right.
You know what I mean? So damn if I do, damn if I don't. You know what I mean? Man, I signed that shit, man. Yeah. Get my peoples right, man. Yeah. Get them right. You know what I mean? And he ended up surviving. You know what I mean? And then this when my use come into play, yo. And I'm a stand-up man, yo. I'm not using my pop situation or why I started getting deeper into the, cause I was getting high already. Right. You know what I mean? Right. I was fucking around with them pills. You feel me? Right. I was a get money nigga. You know, from Anne Arundel County, but I got little ties everywhere uptown. Right. You know what I mean? I'm a good nigga. People know me. You feel me? Right. So people reach out. You know, do shit for me, but it started to get unmanageable, bro. Next thing you know, I'm sniffing pills, you feel me? I'm sniffing perks, I'm sniffing Xannies, you know what I mean? And that's all I'm chasing, bro. That's all I'm chasing. I'm letting relationships go with good friends. Yeah, man. Shit started getting real for me, you feel me, yo? Started beefing with my bitch real bad. We departed ways, you know? Like, yeah, yo, they was taking over without me even noticing, yeah, I mean. Right. So I'm selling ready, you know. That I never smoked ready or nothing like that, yo. So that's what always kept me afloat or always shake me back. Right. And I would catch three scripts a month for free from some folks. So that's what always would keep me up. But I would f my money up all month. And now I'm depending on that shit, you feel me? And after a while, yo, that shit got unmanageable. I just got tired of it for real, bro. And that's when I went to that heroin, you feel me? I started bipping the dope, yo, here and there, little fingernail bumps. Yeah. You feel me? I'm still f***ing with the pills, though, you feel me? I had a plug I was f***ing with or whatever, blah. You ain't gonna say no names or nothing like that, but yeah, shorty had me, yo had me turned up for real, you feel me? Had that bag, I was getting to it, yo, but in the wrong place, you feel me? We in Anne Arundel County, yeah, I mean? Yeah. Shit started moving too fast, you feel me? And me ain't understanding, I'm just worried about trying to get this money and get this dope up in me, you feel me? Man, they hit my motherfucking door. Yeah. They hit my door, bro. They tried to charge me with 22 counts of distribution, yo. One of them is making and manufacturing fentanyl, bro, and making and manufacturing fentanyl, yo, and an organized organization, like they really was trying to, yo. It was really, they was really.
You went out in this world? I mean, Jennifer World.
Yeah, bro. They was really trying to slam me and a couple other people for real, bro. Yeah. But where we was at though, bro, some motherfuckers told on niggas, bro. But that's just come with the game though. You know what I mean? So me, niggas got out or whatever. You feel me? Got out on my bail. You know. Got my lawyer's money and shit like that. So that me having that type of weight over my head, bro, I became a full-blown dope fiend, bro. I was straight. I was straight. I was sniffing smack, bro. I was sniffing smack, and I was sniffing powder, bro. Them was the darkest days of my life, bro. The last 4 years, bro. Them was the darkest days of my life, bro. For real, bro. Cause I'm a stand-up nigga for real, bro. And I give a nigga the shirt off my back, bro. Like for real, bro. And I just.
How old you is now?
I'm 30, yo.
30.
Yeah.
A lot of motherfuckers need to hear this, though. I'm glad you wanted to do this, bro. And I ain't asked him to do it. That nigga wanted to tell his story. He wanted to do this shit. I swear to God, I salute that shit 100%, bro. I swear, bro.
For real, bro. And I'm just here to tell motherfuckers like I ain't all the way up out of it yet. I'm only 90 days. I'm only 90 days clean. But look at 90 days, yo. I know I ain't bit up right now.
It's
Fresh
in the mind.
It's the mind. You feel me? My skin, the glow. You feel me, yo? And it's just the respect I get from my loved ones. You feel me? My homeboys and shit like that. I value that shit, bro. Cause when you out there, bro, with that shit, bro, you not gonna value that shit, bro. If you owe your man a couple $, you ain't gonna pay him. You is not gonna pay him, bro. You gonna need to get that one up in you. You feel me, bro? And I did that. I crossed that line, bro. And I did, bro. And I feel so bad about that shit, bro. Cause niggas looked up highly to me, bro. Motherfuckers wanted to see me shine, bro. Niggas wanted to see me eat, bro. I can honestly say that it's a couple people out here that wanted to see me do right, bro. And I did wrong, bro. That shit hurt a nigga to the core, bro.
Let me ask you something. By you going through what you going through and shit like that, and you know where you fucked up at and what led to certain situations and shit like that, what you gotta say to the youth before we close out? What you gotta say to the youth?
Man, I'm gonna tell y'all straight like this, man. Listen, bro. The streets, bro, the streets gonna be the streets. The streets don't love nobody, my nigga. For real, yo. It's another way out here, bro, to do it, bro. All you gotta do is sit down and really think, bro. For real, bro. Everybody got a talent, bro. Everybody got something that's unique about them, yo. Everybody do, yo. You just gotta sit down, bro, and really think about it, bro. You don't gotta hit the block, bro. You don't gotta slang rock or slang that thing, yo. You don't gotta do it, bro. You don't, yo. Just think, bro, and find something that you good at, bro. For real, yo. For real, yo. Hell yeah, bro.
That was a good story, yo.
That
was a good story. You heard me? I ain't gonna lie. They gonna this. I guarantee I know for a fact 100% they gonna this story. Round gotta do a part 2, yo, cause it sound like you got some shit to talk about.
Hell yeah, we could definitely.
I ain't even got my batteries with me, yo.
That's all right. We could definitely do a part 2, and I know some people that's gonna watch this video. They gonna know who I am. Y'all know who I am right there. YB, baby, Bucky, yo. AA County's finest, yo. You feel me? They know what's up, yo. Already, man.
He overcame a lot of shit, man. So for the young niggas that's going down that road, man, y'all watch this video, man. Hopefully it change y'all mindset, change y'all perspective in life, yo.
Real shit.
Make sure y'all tap in, yo. Tata 2900, like, comment, subscribe. That nigga did that. You hear me?
Ready, baby.
My God, man. You heard me? That was some genuine shit right there, champ.
Already.
Already.